We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Wood has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Wood, a former Cincinnati Red, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Two and 0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The set and the 2-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here's Corey Seager. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mookie Betts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the 2nd now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jesus Aguilar will be next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Puig off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Let's count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So here now is the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Muncy drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The next 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Matt Beatty. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's set, and the pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Beatty is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. In now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. To first, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So one away here with the bases empty, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Smokes this one into deep center field. Bellinger looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Anderson, playing here in his age 26 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us, and when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Wood is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Corey Seager. And a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Come on now. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out. I got to tell 2 and 2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3 and 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Softly hit out to short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1 and 2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Beatty. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Puig on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Miguel Rojas picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Miguel Rojas.
Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 2-2 offering.
We got full count.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Bellinger is there, 2 gone. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball down.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Tim Anderson would be next. And this one misses inside, a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a throw over.
Hey.
2 out with the man at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2, count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Will Smith. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled away. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Barnes, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Allen. Whoa.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Fred.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 9 homers and the RBI count at 35. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop. To second for 1. Just late. He's safe. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he popped him up. VR in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still even at 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Blake Trinan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A ball and a strike. Trinan primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And now is Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Alfaro is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Two and 0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Strike called. 2-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Digging in, Matt Beatty. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard up the middle, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Beatty is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jordan Yamamoto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let's do it, guys.
The pitch.
1-0. Come on, that was a strike.
The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Will Smith. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 and 1.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Puig, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Arodys Vizcaíno. Now batting, the second baseman, Austin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Vizcaíno, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Gavin Lux come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9.
Fouled away. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. still 1-2. From the stretch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Corey Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Edebray Ramos will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 61, Edebray Ramos.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Tim Anderson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Popped him up. Barnes has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Oh, now a ball hit well out to the alley in right center, and I don't think anyone's going to get to this one. This is going to get down for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Pedro Baez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with it, 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Miami's out in front, 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Garrett Cooper is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 26.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. Ball 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Now back.
Next up is Max Muncy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Ryan Stanek is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
In now, Will Smith. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
That's ball 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Austin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
Three and one now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 6-3. So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Miguel Rojas.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0 home.
Aye.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. A.J. Pollock will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Justin Turner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Puig is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Yamamoto earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ryan Stanek records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.